St. Augustine of Hippo lived from 354 to 430 AD. His mother was St. Monica, a great Christian in her own right. She was married to a high-ranking pagan official. As a result of his noble birth, St. Augustine was well educated, particularly in rhetoric. As a teenager, he became interested in philosophy. He was not a particularly moral person growing up. At the age of 19, Augustine began an affair with a woman in Carthage where he had gone to study. He remained with the woman for over 15 years. Although they never married, she bore him a son. St. Augustine also lived a very sinful life, filled with pleasures. During his time in Carthage, Augustine became a teacher of rhetoric and was known for the clever nature of his arguments. He became so good at his work that he was invited to Milan to become a professor. During his travels, he encountered many different religious ideas and began to consider which religion to follow. St. Augustine strongly considered committing his life to God, but felt it was impossible, that no man could ever live up to the Christian ideal. Therefore, he spent his days seeking pleasure. At one point in his life, he invited God to save him, but just not quite yet. Despite his sinful ways, St. Augustine corresponded regularly with his mother and Bishop Ambrose of Milan, another great thinker who became a saint. These writings influenced him to consider Christianity. Eventually, Augustine saw the signs that pointed him to Christ. He began to reform his life, and he accepted life as a Christian. He then applied his talent in rhetoric to Christian thought and writing. St. Augustine is regarded as one of the most brilliant Christian writers of all time. He wrote about philosophy and fought heresy. He showed great care for the poor he encountered. His prayer life was extraordinary. St. Augustine died on August 28, 430 AD, and is the patron saint of brewers. He is also the patron of those who struggle with strong vices or habits they wish to break. To learn more about St. Augustine, visit Catholic.org, and if St. Augustine inspires you or someone you know, shop for his items by clicking on CatholicShopping.com for a one-of-a-kind shopping experience.